Hey, grace and peace, everyone. This is Charles here with another Midweek Recharge. And this week I want to talk to you about kind of menial, ordinary, kind of basic tasks, duties, activities. There's a story. I think you may be familiar with this. You may have heard it. So there's a gentleman that grew up in the tribe of Benjamin. His name is Saul. And Saul, described in Scripture, was a handsome man who was head and shoulders. Scripture says that from his shoulders he was taller than every other individual in his tribe, in his clan. That's, we get the expression head and shoulders above the rest, right? We're talking about Saul. Good-looking guy, tall guy, and he's sent on a simple errand to find some donkeys that had been lost. That donkeys, mules were very important to society, to culture at that part of the world at that time in the world. And so Saul's father, Kish, sends Saul to find these donkeys. And it's during this simple errand that Saul encounters the prophet Samuel. And it is during this encounter that Samuel, according to the word of the Lord, anoints Saul to be the first king of Israel. It's a simple errand. It's an ordinary activity that brings Saul into the presence of Samuel to be anointed king. Interestingly enough, Saul's successor, David, is similarly doing a simple errand. David's father, Jesse, tells David to go to the front lines where his brothers have been conscripted to defend Israel against the Philistines. And Jesse sends David with some lunch. Take this lunch to your brothers. Take this bit of food to the battalion leader and bring back some sign to me of their well-being. And it is when David delivers the lunch that he hears the challenge issued by Goliath, and then takes on Goliath. And, the rest is history. David becomes one of the most famous people in the world. And it is these ordinary things. And so my challenge to you this week is to consider how God can act in the ordinary. Are you someone who overvalues positions that might be of prominence and undervalues those things that might be ordinary? God desires humble people to serve humbly. And there are occasions all over the place where if we would simply embrace the ordinary, God can do the extraordinary. Let that be your recharge.